What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another Pitching Ninja's Filthiest Pitches of the Day. Remember, before we start those pitches, hit that subscribe button, join Ninja Nation. If you love filthy pitches or just love baseball, there's no better place. So hit that subscribe button, and without further ado, here are my filthiest pitches of the day. We'll start with Connor Overton, who picked up his first career win with 6 1/3 shutout innings. He only had 1 K, which you see here. What's also cool about Overton is I helped him get signed. Check this article out from Sports Illustrated. Just a little publicity, and boom, he was signed. Well, it also helped that he was throwing diesel at the time. Taylor Hearn really had his nasty slider working. He went 5 shutout innings, giving up only 1 hit and had 5 Ks. Taijuan Walker had this disgusting splitter. He went 7 shutout innings and allowed only 3 hits. Luis Heel was recently called up and showcased some filthy stuff as usual. He had these swords and kind of made Tim Anderson contemplate life here. He had 5 Ks, but also gave up 4 earned runs in 4 innings. Remember, in Pitching Ninja Land, we care a little less about results and more about filthy pitches. Zack Wheeler had 7 Ks in 5 1/3 innings and looked way more like the Zack Wheeler that almost won the Cy Young Award last year. He's been ramping up from off-season shoulder soreness, and I saw him pop a 99. He had some of his best velo and sharpest sliders all season. Here's an overlay that showcases Zack Wheeler at his best. Here's a 98-mile-an-hour fastball and a 91-mile-an-hour slider, and you can see how they look the same, and then that slider dives under Betts' bat. Luis Garcia had probably the best outing of the day. He had 9 Ks in 5 shutout innings and relied mostly on his fastball and wicked cutter. I know people either love or hate Garcia's windup, so I thought this would be fun. Here's Garcia's windup compared to the time it takes Byron Buxton to go from second to home. That's incredible. The filthiest starter of the night was Dylan Cease. He had an amazing 11 strikeouts in 4 innings. Do the math. That's a lot of strikeouts in 4 innings. In fact, in baseball history, this is only the second time a starting pitcher has had 11 strikeouts in 4 innings. The other one, Carlos Rodon. Now, of course, on the negative side, he gave up 6 earned runs, including some Stantonian blasts. But again, in Pitching Ninja Land, filthy pitches and strikeouts are more important than runs, right? What really jumped out to me about Cease's outing was his changeup. Look at these butterfly changeups. Cease throws upper 90s and his changeup is in the low 70s. That velo difference of around 25 miles an hour between a changeup and a fastball is incredible. Here's an overlay of a 97-mile-an-hour fastball and a 72-mile-an-hour changeup. And you can see how much faster that fastball gets there. Now that will mess with your timing as a hitter. To help you throw Dylan Cease's changeup, here's Dylan Cease describing his changeup grip.
And then this off season, I just started playing around, and I threw a couple where I put my thumb and my pinky together, and it just felt good. For me, I have to kind of feel like I'm behind the ball, like coming down on it. I'm not great. Like I don't feel that.
You don't pronate really well. You're more
So I found something where I feel like I can kind of I have stability with it in my hand, if that makes sense. So I feel like I can kind of just stay behind it and aim it down the middle and sort of let it do its thing. So yeah, it's kind of a unique grip, and who knows, maybe I'll keep playing around with it. It's not exactly my forte, but it's definitely something that's more usable than it's ever really been.
And now you'll only need a 98-mile-an-hour fastball to go with that. What I also found interesting, and here's a little ninja fact, I've interviewed 3 White Sox pitchers that have had their interviews interrupted by cats. Giolito basically sat on his kitten. Hendricks had to toss his cat out of the way. And then Dylan Cease. It's an eerie coincidence that their pitching coach is named Ethan Katz. Now on to some relievers. Lucas Litke proved that pitchers are occasionally not athletes. A.J. Puck continued to shove. He's got a .6 ERA this year. Joe Kelly showcased some absolutely filthy stuff with his messing with timing and cartoon pitch sequence. As for the results of the other at-bats this game, well, don't look at the box score. Phil Maton had these filthy curveballs, including one that broke 22 inches. And my filthiest reliever of the day was Seth Lugo. Look at the spin rate on these curveballs. 3312 and 3335 RPMs. These things are pure buzzsaws. Seth Lugo has the highest spin rate curveball in the major leagues. And now, my pitching ninja moment of zen. Lance Lynn was throwing on the field yesterday, and baseball is better with Lance Lynn back in it.